So my first company to introduce is Able Device. Able Device brings together disparate operating systems on mobile devices and brings them together in a standardized platform so that they can function as a single system and work together. So it's my pleasure to bring up Roger Dewey.
Okay, so we are Able Device, and there's been a whole bunch of developments in mobile networks recently. You have 5G, you have private networks, you got IoT, and right now enterprises are jumping in and saying, hey, we want to start doing things that make sense for our business instead of these bottom-up from the operator type applications, but there's still a lot of problems. IoT devices particularly are bespoke built, so unlike Android or iOS where you have one operating system where you can scale across different devices, this doesn't work on IoT. We also have a lack of a mobile enterprise ecosystem going on right now. So there's a bit of a struggle to make this all work correctly. There we go. So at Able Device, we have a standards-based approach. And one thing we realized, and we all have backgrounds in the mobile industry, is that there is one standardized location in every device that's on a mobile network, and that's the SIM. So they have common operating systems. They have standards that are forwards and backwards compatible. And what we have is an agent called SIM Bay that sits on the SIM that allows you to assemble your applications and deploy them across devices in the way that you want them to work. This is based on patents that we have that turn the SIM into kind of a dumb device or a slave in the architecture into a standalone processor that is able to run rules and event engines and applications. It works on any off-the-shelf device that has a SIM slot or a eSIM in it, so you can actually make machines that are already built and deployed in the field act differently. And we have a lot of solution areas that this makes sense for us. So device and service and connectivity, quality of service, network efficiency, app and device security, and IoT device applications and tools. So it works across different platforms also. It runs independent of the SIM card supplier. So it'll work on any SIM, 2G through 5G, from any supplier on any network operator. Our competitors don't do that. So right now our competitors are the SIM companies themselves, and they will do an applet for you, but it runs on their SIM only, and you can't really port it off. The team, we've been together for a long time. We're a little bit older, so everybody's worked together for at least 8 to 16 years, something like that. Had a lot of success in our careers at different levels in different companies. Our current business position, our revenue streams, the way we make money is software licensing. So we have zero cost of goods sold. We have an applet that sits on the SIM, and in every SIM that goes out the door, we get paid for a license fee. We have 4 major customers right now. We have a global payment service provider, and that's IoT. It manages the connectivity of the credit card readers that are in taxi cabs and restaurant handhelds, that sort of thing. We have a tier 1 operator in Europe that is using it to deploy the management between public networks and private mobile networks for their enterprise customers for all sorts of devices, whether it's a handset, a tablet, a truck, or a meter, or whatever it might be. We have a global EV OEM, which kind of surprised us. They came to us, they were looking for a security solution for accessing the subsystems in the vehicle. And what they decided was the SIM is a standardized security chip. So we're not even doing anything with connectivity with them. We're just managing the certificates and keys to get in to do the maintenance on the, in the vehicle. And then we have a US-based mobile network operator, and they're using it to manage connectivity across their roaming partners for their enterprise customers going forward. What we're seeking is investment, and it's going to sound like quite the scale there, quite the spread between $750 and $5 million. The 750, we can run the business just fine on 750, and actually with the EV guys do the security stuff. But there's a big play there for security for the government. And to do that, we need to go get cleared people and much more credible going forward. So that's why we have quite the spread there. Time's up. let him through anyway.